referee looks at his watch. Any second now.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Hello, welcome back to WantMyBet TV. My name's Will.
I'm Olly.
We're talking Premier League.
Yes.
The favourite video. Tom's still missing in action.
But he does send us his tips in.
He does send them
So
in.
he's here in spirit.
Via quill. Written from his pilgrimage. Watch the other videos to see where he is, but he's basically becoming a priest. So, aim of the game, win you a lot of money. We pull out all the stats on every single game coming up. We go, this is what we would be betting on based on those stats. And we give you the odds. And if you're on a WhatsApp group, you get the best possible odds on our bets.
Correct.
At the end of the day. So get on that, subscribe. Yeah?
Yeah. Also, if we say this one's a red one, that means we've flagged it because we think it's very likely to come in and the value is very good for the price.
Yeah.
So it doesn't necessarily mean it'll definitely come in. Some of the red ones are actually quite high odds, but we think it's good value for what it is.
Yeah, it's worth a look.
Worth a little flutter maybe.
Okay, so first game, Brighton versus Leicester.
Yes.
Pretty close, 12th versus 10th, 3-point gap. So, Brighton have a chance to catch them up here. Brighton have only lost one game at home all season.
They are good at home.
Tottenham, 2-1.
And that was close.
That was close.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Only 5 points off third.
They're 5 points off third place with 2 games in hand on their home form.
Okay.
Leicester just beat Cardiff and drew with Burnley since the incident. Under 2.5 goals in the last 3 games. Under 2.5 goals also in 3 of Brighton's last 5, and there was a red card in the other one, so you can kind of cancel it out.
So basically both teams aren't scoring much, really.
And not conceding much. So the way to go in this is under 2.5 goals.
Agreed.
1.64, pretty good odds as well.
That makes sense.
Potentially could be pushing a
There
red.
could be a red.
Which might not be good enough odds,
If it
but
was
it's
a
a
bit
good
higher.
Yeah,
maybe.
I mean that's a good one.
Okay.
I've gone 1-0. I think it'll be a draw,
Okay.
but can't see many goals.
Right, next, Everton versus Cardiff.
Okay.
So, Everton have scored at least 2 goals in their last 3 home matches.
Decent.
Doing alright.
Yeah.
Old Richarlison's
Back on form.
also looking good at the
Yeah.
moment. You see him against Brazil. He's, what is it? I can't remember the stat. In 180 minutes, he's scored like 2 goals and 3 assists or something.
Really?
Like, it's not quite right. Tell us in the comments. But
So
basically,
he's firing.
he's on form.
Okay.
Cardiff have lost their last 3 away games.
Yeah.
Not good away from home. Not good really anyway.
They're not
but
having a good season anyway, in general.
if they stay up, it would be a miracle.
Yeah.
They're not staying up. Everton have won their last 3 home games. Everton have only lost 1 of their last 5 matches and have kept, but have only kept 2 clean sheets in their last 6 home games.
Okay.
Home league.
So they are
league games.
conceding.
So they are conceding.
But they're not losing.
But they're not losing, and Cardiff are a bit poo.
Yeah.
So it's an obvious one. We're going to go for the Everton win.
Yeah.
As the safe bet.
Yeah.
1.43. I'd be happy to put that in an acca. If you want to push the boat out a little bit, Everton to win and both teams to score. So Cardiff have scored in 3 of their last 4 games.
Okay.
So they are, even against Liverpool at Anfield, they scored.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
That's
they
tough,
can
yeah,
get
yeah,
a goal. And Everton are obviously winning. So I think that's quite good. It's 3.4
Yeah, that's good. That
for
is
Everton
good.
to win and both teams to score. I could see it happening.
Yeah.
I would probably even say that in terms of value, that is red.
Yeah. In terms of
Because
stats saying that that's going to happen, yeah.
It's likely to happen.
It's a good one. But I like that. Richarlison.
So on the other one is Richarlison to score any time, but the odds are 2.08, not that good.
Yeah, but I just feel like that's
He probably will
likely,
score.
yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Score prediction 3-1 Everton.
Alright.
Right, next, so this is Tom's one. He had Fulham versus Southampton.
Cool.
Tough game to call.
I
think.
mean,
both are not playing well at all.
neither team scores that many. Fulham concede shitloads, but Southampton are pretty blunt. That's tough.
So, 20th versus 17th.
Yeah.
Fulham are on 5 points.
Terrible.
Southampton on 8 points.
Yeah.
Not good. Neither team have won in their last 6 games. Both have only won 1 game all season. Fulham have lost 6 in a row now, conceded 18 in that time. But they have got the Tinker Man.
Yeah, I know. He's just come in.
Claudio Ranieri.
Can he steady the ship?
But do you know what? I never like calling a result on a game where new managers come in.
Yeah.
Especially when it's someone like Ranieri who's going to instill a load of belief because of what he did with Leicester. Do you know what I mean?
True. It's a great new manager for Fulham.
Yeah.
They're going to be buoyed by that. But it's the same thing we said with Monaco when Thierry Henry came in.
That's completely different. Henry has barely got any managerial experience.
Fine.
Ranieri's won the Premier League with Leicester.
True.
Do you know what I mean?
True.
They'll come in and go, well, if he can make Leicester win the league, he can at least keep us up.
At least he can save us.
Yeah,
fair
definitely. Do you hear what he said as well? I'm pretty sure I read this. He said, you know what he did? Remember what he did with Leicester? He said, every time you get a clean sheet, I'll buy you pizza.
Really?
With Leicester. He said to Fulham, every time you get a clean sheet, I'm taking you to McDonald's. And he does it, he will do it.
Yeah.
So I love that. So maybe there's a clean sheet on the cards and a trip to McDonald's. Who knows? So Southampton have drawn 3 of their last 4 games. So although they're not winning, they're in slightly better form than Fulham. At least they're not losing, getting pumped every week. And they've drawn 5 this season, more than any team in the league.
Very drawy
game.
Okay, it's a draw.
So Tom's tip is a draw, 3.45 good odds. His score prediction is 1-1.
Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise
be 0-0
if it's a double donuts and a trip down to McDonald's.
Yeah.
Could be a 0-0.
True. Okay.
Right, next.
Man United versus Crystal Palace.
Can I just quickly call out my stat on this?
Yeah.
Because I found an unbelievable stat, which I actually had to double check and Google because I didn't believe it. Man United have never lost a Premier League game home or away against Palace.
There you go. Palace do not like playing Man United. Fact. Well, at the moment, 8th versus 16th. Neither team going to be happy with that.
Not good for United at the moment.
United just lost 3-1 to City. We called that correct score. Lost 2 of the last 8 in the league, but only lost 2 of the last 8, but they've conceded in all of those 8. The only teams who have conceded more are Burnley, Cardiff and Fulham. That is crazy. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
No wonder Mourinho's not happy. Palace are winless in 7 in all competitions, losing 6, and they've got a load of injury doubts as well. Wan-Bissaka, Zaha, Saka, all doubts. So
if Zaha doesn't play as well, they're in trouble. Anyway.
So Man United should win this.
They should win this.
1.4.
And you're looking at the likes of Lingard as well, who's had a really good international break.
He's in form.
Full of confidence.
So 1.4, that goes in an acca. And then, depending on whether Zaha plays or not, if he plays, United to win and both teams to score.
Well, we're so leaky at the moment.
That's what I mean.
We probably will concede.
So 3.35, that's decent.
I don't even remember the last time Benteke scored, but it's written that he'll probably end up scoring against United.
Against one of the leakiest teams in the 4th most leaky team in the league. God. So I'll be backing that as well. 3.35, I think it's good.
You could do a double. Everton to win, both teams to score. United to win, both teams to score.
That's nice. Like that. So I've gone 2-1 Man United.
Okay. Right, next we have Watford versus Liverpool. I think this is a little bit harder than you would think to pull. So Liverpool have been struggling a bit to maintain the level of performance that they started off the season. You know, they were smashing teams, playing great football. Especially away from home. Recently, they've
off the boil.
They're still grinding those W's out. But they aren't smashing teams. So in their last 3 away games, they've only scored 1 goal.
It's not great,
and that's quite surprising for a team who has so much going forward. Zaha, Salah even. Firmino's looking a bit blunt at the moment. Like they're just not getting the goals, but they are still unbeaten, and which means they obviously are decent, even if they are grinding them out. Watford, on the other hand, are a bit all over the place. 1 minute they're playing really good football, and next minute they're losing to Newcastle, who hadn't won all season. Yeah. So especially at home, they are a lot better as well. So I think it's a really difficult one to call. I think they're going to probably get Deeney in there to like ruffle a few feathers and bosh people about a bit, because that's what he does. And I don't really know. I think there's value in a draw, but I do think it'll be classic Liverpool. I think they'll end up edging it in the last few
85th
minutes.
minute, Mane.
Yeah. So what I've gone with is draw half-time, Liverpool full-time.
I like that.
4.5, good odds. Or, this is really good odds as well actually, Troy Deeney to score any time. Bear in mind he takes penalties as well. 4.5.
It's good.
That's really good odds. Score prediction would be 2-1 to Liverpool.
Yeah.
I think they'll probably edge it, but I think
Deeney
will score a pen, and it'll be draw half time Liverpool.
Yeah.
All come in.
Like it. Alright, so then Tom sent one in. West Ham versus Man City. West Ham 13th. City obviously right at the top. West Ham have failed to score in 3 of their 6 home games this season. More blunt than you'd think, especially with the signings they made over the summer. Yeah. And they've only got 1 clean sheet at home. City have only conceded 1 goal in 5 away games. Aguero's got 3 in his last 4, so he's either going City to win to 0, 2.14. That's actually decent.
Yeah, but they're away.
2.14. I like that.
It's not.
Aguero anytime 1.6.
Aguero anytime is good.
Yeah.
Win to 0, mate. Every time you boys, basically, Tom and Will always do win to 0, and every time they do it recently, it hasn't come in.
Recently, it hasn't.
6-1.
Before that,
6-1.
6-1.
6-1 City versus Southampton. 4-1 Liverpool versus Cardiff. Was it 3-1 Chelsea versus Cardiff?
When they're smashing teams so hard, everyone wants to get on the score sheet, then they concede. If they're going to win this 2 or 3-0, if they score 2 or 3, they'll keep a clean sheet. If they score 5 or 6, they might concede one.
Arnautovic will always be a handful.
True.
He's at home.
True.
I would not be putting 2-0 in that.
Okay, well you go City to win 2-0 or Aguero anytime.
Aguero anytime.
Both of those I think will probably come in.
Nah.
He's gone 3-0. Next one, big game.
Big game.
Tottenham Chelsea, it's huge. So 4th versus 3rd, 1 point between them. If Tottenham win at home, the old frog leap.
Frog leap.
Tottenham have lost 1 of the last 8, that was to City, that was only 1-0. Kane has 3 and 3 in all competitions, and he scored for England.
Looking good.
Looking sharp. Chelsea are unbeaten in 19.
That's ridiculous.
Yet to lose this season. So it's tough.
Ooh.
So I think the value is Kane to score anytime, 2.2.
That's good
He
value,
loves a big game.
Didn't he have a stat? I can't remember what it is about London clubs.
Yeah, like derbies, yeah. He always scores in the derbies.
Yeah.
I reckon it'll be a draw, 3.5, 1-1.
I think that's about right.
Yeah.
Sounds about right to me. Right, then we've got Sunday, Bournemouth versus Arsenal. So Arsenal have drawn their last 3 matches.
Wow.
I didn't realise
that either.
Basically, this international break's kind of like
hidden
fogged my mind a bit about what happened before.
I don't know.
Bournemouth have lost their last 2 matches
on
the bounce. Not great. But the interesting thing, I found the rationale.
Yeah.
There's been under 2.5 goals scored. Over 2.5 goals scored in 7 of the last 8 games for Bournemouth.
Always goals in Bournemouth games.
Always goals in Bournemouth games. There's been over 2.5 goals scored in 9 of the last 10 away games for Arsenal. Okay. So basically, there should be goals. There's a recipe for goals in this game.
Yeah.
Therefore, the tip is over 2.5 goals, 1.49. Not great value because the bookies also think that. Yeah. Or you could go with the old favourite, which
Yeah.
hasn't come in the last few, which means it's probably due.
Yeah.
Draw half time, Arsenal full
Yeah.
time.
And for those that didn't watch the previous videos, that came in 7 weeks in a row.
Yeah, I think it might have been 8 weeks in a row.
Maybe 8.
And then the last 3 it hasn't.
Yeah.
But I could see that happening, like a tight
Yeah.
first half, and then Arsenal will spring into action in the last 15 minutes,
Yeah.
and probably Aubameyang will get 2 in the last 10.
Yeah.
I could see that happening, and that's 5.5 good
Yeah.
odds. Score prediction is 2-1
I
to
reckon
Arsenal.
there'll be more goals than that.
You reckon?
I think that's like a
3-1, 3-2,
3-2 job, 4-2 job, even. It's one of those ones.
maybe.
Yeah. All right.
Next is Wolves versus Huddersfield. So
that looks straightforward.
it should be, yeah. So this is Tom's one. So 11th versus 19th. Wolves are doing very well.
Yeah.
We predicted that
Yeah.
at the beginning of the season. Wolves have only failed to score in one game this season. And that
Home
was
game.
one home game
Yeah.
this season, and that was against Watford,
Yeah.
which was surprising. There's been under 2.5 goals scored in 10 of the last 11 games for Wolves.
Okay.
So it's a bit surprising, really. I thought they'd be doing. It seems like there's been more goals,
Yeah.
but obviously not. Huddersfield have scored the fewest goals in the league, 6 in 12 games.
Blunt. Huddersfield are gone.
Huddersfield and Cardiff have got to be goners.
Huddersfield, Cardiff. I mean, can Ranieri work his magic?
I think he
Fulham
can. I think he can.
could be in trouble.
They've got decent players for them. They should be okay. And Ranieri's a good manager. They've shipped 14 goals in their away games, but 6 were in one game against City. So you can't really use that as a proper yardstick. There's been under 2.5 goals scored in 5 of the last 6 games for Huddersfield.
Okay, fine.
So basically, there's not going to be that many goals,
Yeah.
but Wolves will win.
Yeah.
That's what this is all saying.
Yeah.
So Wolves to win is the tip. It's 1.5.
Yeah.
Under 2.5 goals is
Yeah.
1.64.
I would maybe even say under 2.5 goals there is red. Probably would.
I'd say Wolves win there.
Do you think?
Is red, probably. Is it? He hasn't put it as red.
No, he hasn't, but
it's not quite good enough odds to be
maybe
red.
not.
Score prediction is 2-0 to Wolves.
Okay, fine. Then, last game, Monday night football, Burnley versus Newcastle. What a game. Cold Monday night in Burnley.
No thanks. It's so cold at the moment. as
No
well.
thanks.
No thanks.
15th versus 14th. Pretty even. Exactly the same stats. In fact, very
Really?
even. But Burnley have scored and conceded more. I think they've conceded 10 more goals.
Really?
Yeah, leaky.
I
man.
could see Newcastle edging this
Yeah,
one.
yeah. And it's good odds. So Burnley are winless in 5. They've conceded 14 in those 5. Newcastle won their last 2 and drew the game before that. So
They turned the
when
corner.
they nearly beat Man United,
Yeah, yeah.
that was when they turned the corner.
And we said we reckon they're going to
Yeah.
turn that corner now.
So a Newcastle win against a very, very leaky Burnley team. 2.78.
Alright, so what you need to do there...
That's good.
That's good, but what you need to do there...
Either half.
Either half and make that red.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
You still get like 1.8
Yeah.
probably.
I like it
No,
a lot.
you probably get 1.6, 1.7.
Yeah. And out of all the tips that I've done this week, I would say that one is probably the best
Is
value.
your most... Is your best pick.
Yeah, it's my best pick. What's your best pick?
My best pick would probably be... Scroll up. My best pick would have to be... It's a difficult week overall.
That.
It would probably be Everton to win, but that's just a bit crap odds, isn't it?
Yeah, I like
I'd probably
that.
go Everton to win and both teams to score would be
Yeah.
my best pick.
Yeah.
I think they might concede. Or United to win, both teams to score.
Yeah.
I like that as well.
Alright, that's it for this week. We've got Serie A coming up. Should be on the
Yes.
eye up there. So stay tuned, make sure you subscribe. Get the comments up to let us know what you're doing in your bets. And we'll see you on the next video.
See you later.
Yeah.
Now then, is Petke, the referee looks at his watch, and his second now.